Greetings, star travelers, and welcome back to our cosmic sanctuary. Today, we stand on a sacred threshold, a moment of profound stillness between the exhale and the inhale of the universe. For today is one of those rare and potent days when our actions, and more importantly, our inactions, define the very foundation of the month to come. This is a day of karmic reckoning, where the seeds you've sown all month long will reveal their final, unchangeable form. Ignore its quiet wisdom, and you risk carrying old burdens into the new moon cycle. But embrace its subtle power, and you can shed your old skin, emerging renewed and free. So take a deep breath, and let's journey into the mysteries of this powerful day together. We find ourselves in the embrace of the 28th lunar day. The moon is a barely visible sliver in the sky, a final, fading whisper of the cycle that was. This is the dark of the moon, the balsamic phase, a time not for action, but for deep, soul-level contemplation. Adding to this introspective energy, the moon glides through the harmonious and justice-seeking sign of Libra. This cosmic alignment creates a unique atmosphere. It's a call for balancing the scales not in the outside world, but within our own hearts. It is a day to make peace with our past, to find equilibrium in our relationships, and to prepare the sacred ground of our soul for the new seeds of the coming new moon. The chief symbol of this day is one of the most spiritually significant emblems in existence, the lotus flower. The lotus is a miracle of nature and a profound spiritual metaphor. It carries a serene, passive, and deeply contemplative energy. Think of its journey. Its roots are buried deep in the mud and murky waters of a pond, yet it pushes its way upward through the darkness and the filth to blossom in the pristine air, untouched and immaculate. This is the very essence of the 28th lunar day. The mud is the accumulation of our experiences over the past month, the conflicts, the worries, the mistakes, the emotional baggage. The lotus symbolizes our soul's potential to rise through this chaos, not by fighting it, but by transmuting it, emerging into a state of purity, wisdom, and enlightenment. Today is about finding that inner bloom. This day is connected to the element of water, representing our emotions, intuition, and the cleansing flow of release. Its planetary guide is Neptune, the master of dreams, spirituality, and higher consciousness. To align with this energy, surround yourself with stones like aquamarine for emotional clarity, selenite to connect with higher guidance, or white jade to instill a sense of profound peace. The colours of the day are gentle and ethereal, soft lilac, pure white, and shimmering silver, reflecting the subtle, spiritual light that shines in the pre-dawn darkness of a new lunar cycle. The universe's message is clear. Look within, harmonise your inner world, forgive, release, become the lotus. There is a beautiful parable that perfectly illustrates the energy of this day. In ancient lands, a young seeker, desperate for enlightenment, sought out a great master who lived by a quiet lake covered in lotus blossoms. "Master," the seeker asked, "I have meditated, fasted, and studied the scriptures for years, but my mind is still a storm of anxieties and regrets. How do I find peace?" The master simply pointed to a lotus. "Observe this flower," he said. The seeker watched for days. He saw the flower close its petals at night and sink slightly into the water, and then rise again with the morning sun, its petals clean, with no trace of the murky water it lived in. One morning the master asked, "What have you learned?" The seeker replied, "The lotus lives in the mud, but it is not of the mud. It is touched by the water, but the water does not cling to it. It accepts the darkness of night and re-emerges in the light." The master smiled. "Exactly. Peace is not found by escaping the world, but by learning to live within it without letting its mud stain your spirit. Today, you must learn to be the lotus. Acknowledge the darkness, the past, the challenges, but do not let them define you. Let them be the soil from which your spirit blooms." This is our task on the 28th lunar day, to acknowledge our own mud with compassion and allow our inner lotus to rise. In this deeply mystical time, the universe communicates through subtle whispers and signs. Pay close attention, for reality becomes thin, and messages from the unseen world are clearer than ever. If you see a lotus or a water lily today, whether in a pond, a painting, or even a pattern on a piece of fabric, take it as a direct sign of divine protection. It means your soul is on the right path of purification. Should you find a lost item you had long given up on, it signifies the closing of a karmic loop. You are reclaiming a lost piece of your own energy. If you receive an unexpected apology or a gesture of peace from someone, know that the Libran influence of the moon is helping to balance the scales of fate in your life. A sudden, inexplicable feeling of peace amidst chaos is your intuition, now at its peak, confirming that you are aligned with the day's flow. Dreams of clear water, swimming or bathing are potent symbols of successful emotional cleansing. Hearing the unexpected sound of bells is a call from your higher self to awaken to a new level of spiritual awareness. And finally, seeing a rainbow, especially over a body of water, is a powerful promise of harmony and the successful completion of your inner work for this cycle. The dreams that visit us on this night are not mere fantasies, they are prophetic visions of our soul's journey. They rarely predict literal events, but instead reveal deep truths about our karmic tasks and spiritual state. Pay close attention to the feelings and symbols. If your ancestors appear in your dreams, they are offering guidance and blessings for the path ahead. Nightmares or unsettling dreams are a sacred warning, pointing to unresolved fears or inner conflicts that you must consciously address and release before the new moon begins. A dream journal is your most powerful tool tonight. For those souls who chose to be born on the 28th lunar day, they entered this world as old souls. They possess an innate wisdom, a natural calmness, and a deep, abiding connection to the spiritual realms. They are natural harmonizers, diplomats, and healers, often carrying a subconscious mission to bring light and balance to a chaotic world. With the moon in Libra at their birth, this sense of justice, beauty, and fairness is amplified. Their great challenge in life is not to get lost in the material world, to not let the mud of worldly ambition and drama pull them under, but to always remember their higher, lotus-like purpose. Let's look at how this energy affects the key areas of our lives. In love and relationships, this is a day for forgiveness and quiet closure, not for passionate new beginnings. Avoid first dates or grand romantic gestures. Instead, have that gentle, heartfelt conversation to resolve an old hurt. It's a day to thank a relationship for its lessons, even if it is ending. The Libra moon demands harmony, so seek peace, not passion. For your career and finances, all forward momentum must stop. Do not launch new projects, sign contracts, or make major investments. This is a time for completion. Finish old reports, clean your desk, pay off small debts, and plan for the future. You are clearing the runway for a successful takeoff in the new cycle. Your health and beauty routine should be centered around cleansing and release. This is an ideal day for a light fast, a detox, or simply eating clean, plant-based foods. The kidneys and endocrine system, ruled by Libra, are particularly vulnerable, so drink plenty of pure water. Avoid any harsh or invasive beauty treatments. Instead, opt for a deeply relaxing ritual like a long bath with sea salt and lavender, allowing your body to release stored tension. Finally, and most importantly, is your spiritual development. This is the primary focus of the day. Meditation, journaling, dream analysis, and quiet contemplation are not just recommended, they are essential. Your connection to your higher self is a clear channel today. Listen. To consciously work with these potent energies, here are a few practices you can perform. First, the ritual of release and forgiveness. Its purpose is to consciously sever negative energetic cords before the new cycle. You will need a piece of paper, a pen, a fireproof bowl or cauldron, and a white candle. In a quiet space, light the candle. On the paper, write down everything you wish to release. Names of people you need to forgive, situations that cause you pain, negative habits and fears. Be thorough. Then read it aloud, and with each item say with intention, I release you, I forgive you, I am free. When you are done, safely burn the paper in your bowl, watching the smoke carry the old energy away. Later, take the ashes outside and scatter them to the wind. Second, try the Lotus meditation for inner harmony. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and visualize a tiny, dormant lotus seed in your heart center. With each deep inhale, imagine this seed beginning to sprout, sending roots down into the earth. As you continue to breathe, see the stalk growing upward, moving through the murky waters of your subconscious mind, past your fears and doubts. Finally, visualize the bud reaching the surface and blossoming into a magnificent, radiant flower, its petals unfolding in the light. Rest in this image of your own inner purity and perfection. Repeat the affirmation, I rise above all challenges with grace and purity. Lastly, perform a cleansing water ritual. A bath is not just for physical hygiene today, it's for spiritual cleansing. Fill your tub with warm water and add a generous amount of sea salt or Epsom salts, which are known for their purifying properties. Add a few drops of lavender or sandalwood essential oil. As you stir the water, state your intention aloud. Sacred water, cleanse my body, my mind, and my spirit. Wash away all that no longer serves my highest good. As you soak, visualize all negativity, stress, and energetic debris dissolving from your aura and flowing down the drain. Your diet today is a crucial part of your spiritual practice. Nurture your body with light, easily digestible foods. Think vegetable soups, fresh fruits, salads, and cleansing herbal teas like chamomile, mint, or dandelion root. It is vital to avoid heavy, greasy foods, red meat, and alcohol. These substances create density in your energy field, making it difficult to achieve the clarity and lightness this day offers. Think of it as clearing the internal channels to receive the subtle cosmic frequencies. Just as important as what you do is what you consciously choose not to do. The prohibitions of this day are not meant to restrict you, but to protect your energy from damage. First, on an emotional level, do not indulge in or express strong, negative emotions. Anger, jealousy, resentment, and even loud complaining will become energetically imprinted and carried into the new month. On a social level, this is not the day to start new relationships, go on a first date, or get married. Any union begun under this energy of completion is fated to feel like an ending from the start. Do not make important promises, as they will be tied to a fading energy cycle and become heavy burdens. Financially, all new ventures are forbidden. Do not start a new business, launch a product, or sign major contracts. This would be like planting a seed in frozen ground. Do not make large, impulsive purchases and avoid lending or borrowing money, as these transactions will create tangled karmic debts. And in your home, do not begin major renovations or even a deep spring cleaning. The focus is on internal, not external, purification. It's considered a day of great respect for all life, so do not cut down trees, harm plants, or even casually pick flowers. Finally, do not get a haircut today, as it is believed to cut away your vital energy and weaken your connection to the cosmos just when you need it most. Embrace the sacred pause of the 28th lunar day. It is a gift from the cosmos, a moment to reflect, to release, and to prepare the sacred vessel of your soul for the new light that is just beyond the horizon. Let go of the past month with gratitude for its lessons and step forward with the grace and purity of the lotus. The universe is offering you a clean slate. Use it wisely. Until we meet again under the stars, be well.